Effective mentoring transforms junior QA engineers by systematically growing team capability rather than merely answering a series of one-off technical questions. Over the next 6 minutes, we will walk through a 4-step cycle to transition a standard testing ticket into a leveled-up junior engineer. By the end of this process, we will move a pending test ticket all the way to an approved pull request, resulting in a newly delegated independent task. Gather these prerequisites before starting: a pending ticket, an active code repository, screen sharing software, and a willing junior engineer. Using a standard testing ticket as the training vehicle ensures that upskilling happens alongside active production, scaling the team's total output. Procedural. We start with step 1, context. A common failure point in mentoring is the urge to jump into technical instructions without explaining the business value. Open your ticketing system and write a brief summary of the feature's business impact right into the description before the mentoring session begins. Once you launch the screen share session, read this documented context aloud to your junior. To confirm they understand, ask the junior to explain the goal of the feature back to you in their own words. Grounding the junior in the why prevents wasted effort and aligns their technical testing strategy with actual user needs. Next is step 2, pair testing. This phase focuses on the mechanics of learning by doing. In this configuration, the junior controls the keyboard to drive the IDE, while the senior navigates and asks strategic questions over the video call. Avoid the mistake of taking over mouse control when the junior moves too slowly. You must resist the urge to grab the wheel. Extreme patience is required here. Allow the junior the time they need to process the logic and type it out themselves. You complete this step once you have collaboratively finished the draft of the first automated test or test suite. The physical act of driving the keyboard, combined with your real-time guidance, builds muscle memory and psychological safety. After the draft is done, the junior finishes the script independently and submits it for review, initiating step 3, code review. Do not simply click approve on the pull request or quietly fix their code errors yourself. Leave at least one asynchronous comment that explains the reasoning behind a suggested change, rather than providing the corrected code. Framing your feedback this way forces the junior to research and implement the solution themselves. This step is successful when the junior pushes a new commit that addresses your feedback, leading to the final PR approval. Offering architectural lessons instead of quick syntax corrections trains your engineers to become independent problem solvers. Capitalize on the momentum of that approved PR by moving to step 4, delegation. We are now converting those learned skills into autonomous action. Search the backlog for a ticket that is similar to the one you just paired on, but slightly more complex. Assign this new ticket directly to the junior for independent completion. This step is complete when the task is officially accepted by the junior without a pairing prerequisite. Immediate delegation signals trust in their new capability, cementing the junior's confidence and completing the mentoring cycle. You have reached the end of the cycle. A necessary testing ticket is merged, and a mentoring session was successfully executed. Look at the milestones achieved: understanding context, learning by doing, actionable feedback, and newfound autonomy. Save this 4-step sequence and apply it during your next sprint planning session. Subscribe to the channel for more testcraft fundamentals, and check the link in the description to download the full mentorship resource guide. QA leadership succeeds when it moves beyond finding bugs and starts focusing on the production of independent senior-level engineers.